does not get any bigger than this. NBA Finals Game 5. A pivotal Game 5. We've watched these two battle it out. Now 2 games apiece. Essentially a 3-game series. 2 of the next 3 to win the World Championship. You look at the Clippers. It's knotted up. 2 games apiece. They're hoping to ride this crowd to the series lead and a chance to win it all in Game 6 or 7.
Well, Kevin, this series has gotten better and better the further along we've gone, and now we've got what should be a great Game 5. And as the home team, I think you've got to consider this almost a must-win situation. You can't go on the road and expect to win 2 games to close out a series.
And, Steve, it's not just about momentum here. I mean, it's about giving themselves 2 shots at winning the title on the road. Even if they don't win Game 6, they'd have another go at it in Game 7. They need to win tonight to set that up.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. We've got Baylor. Michael Jordan is out there with Robertson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Olajuwon in at the power forward position. And for the Clippers, Chauncey Billups out there with Danny Granger. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Odom in at the 4. And here is Jordan following Danny Griffin.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite.
Well, he wasn't going to miss that. I mean, they were way too late to get to him out there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, when Byron Scott and I had a chance to catch up a few minutes ago, I asked him if he said anything special to his team before this game, and he said, I don't know how special it was, but I stress the importance of this one. This is the NBA Finals. It's a 2-2 series. Game 5 may as well be Game 7. Sounds like he heaped a little bit of pressure on his guys. Can they react well to it? We'll see, gentlemen.
And thank you for that, Doris. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Crowd not happy at all with that call, part.
You know what? I hope these officials, Steve, have thick skin, and I know they do because they're hearing it on that call.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Here's Leonard following the score by Cleveland. From downtown, that's good. Leonard's got 6.
Even when they're D'ing him up, I mean, he's a very good shooter from out there.
Here's Robertson, Olajuwon. Here's Shaq. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
O'Neal hits them both.
Always someone you love having at the line.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Granger for the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come off the loss on Friday.
Well, they hung in there for a long time in that game, just giving themselves a chance to win at the end. But when it mattered the most, they stumbled.
Yeah, and those are the hardest losses to stomach, guys. I mean, when you play well throughout the game and then get derailed by a few missed opportunities down the stretch, that's painful.
Here's Leonard. No good from outside.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in this situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Great display of that mid-range touch right now.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with taking a step in and knocking down a few. I know you were a great marksman from the three-point line, but sometimes people only see the game in threes and layups. But that mid-range game is alive and well here tonight.
That's good. Griffin's got his first points of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Jordan, 12 points for him. Cleveland moving the ball around. Baylor. Granger with the defensive effort.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Look at that effort. Does he set a great example out there or what?
On plays like that, he does. Sure, what work on the offensive glass we see with him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Put back with the slam. Are you kidding me?
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Oda. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Danny Granger. And it's Paul in for Chauncey Billups. And taken away by Paul, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You let him get to the rim, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You deserve that.
He's more than capable. You're right, Clark, of providing some great highlight reel material.
Yes, sir.
And for a point guard to finish like that, I mean, that is just special.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Here's Robertson, looking for his first bucket of the game.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
And it's Paul missing. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers leading. And here is Paul. He's got 5.
You know, that was all about anticipation. Just reading that play beautifully and coming away with the steal.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. We shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Crawford outside. Crawford missing again. Robertson with it, averaging 12 points a game. And Jordan gets it to go.
And his skills go well beyond just his scoring ability. They really can run their entire offense through him.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
For the Clippers, Lamar Odom is checked in for Griffin. Reddick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Chris Paul. Williams' shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Robertson, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely. We're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent and as important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But, yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so exciting.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
How about the nice, exquisite timing on that alley-oop? Well done.
Yeah, 2 teammates in total sync right there. You're right.
Very harmonic.
Oh, man, it was beautiful. The pass was delivered right to the hoop. Set up that jam.
Now here's Odom. He passes to George. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Robertson against Williams. Here's Jordan. No good. Excellent D there from George. The Clippers trail. Stolen by O'Neal. Now the feed to Baylor. Over George. And Elgin Baylor the bucket on the assist by Shaq. Baylor's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Williams. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Now here's Robertson. Back to Jordan. Let's go. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
It's still early, but so far they've set the tone here with their rebound.
Yeah, big margins for them early. They've been dominant on the glass.
And Anderson slams it in. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Here's Reddick. The Cavaliers making the shot. Off target with his three.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Williams can't hit.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Feeds it to Robertson. Three-pointer, and another three for Cleveland.
They're clicking offensively. A nice rhythm here, coming out strong.
Shooting an excellent percentage. That's why they've got the lead.
Shot to stop the run, and the dunk by Odom.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
He showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Anderson. Butler comes in for George. Danny Granger, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Granger, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. And it's Danny Granger with the three. Granger's got 9 points.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all are threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots. Well, Magic always seemed to be the guy who saved his best for the biggest moments. That's why he has 5 championship rings. And those days were just amazing, watching him compete in the finals and do his thing.
And his heart and soul was as a playmaker and a winner, obviously, but he could definitely provide scoring. Whether it was the set shot three-pointer later in his career or backing down guys in the post, and with his great handles, he often toyed with his defenders.
But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves, has so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Granger, good.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Into Wilt Chamberlain. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And the Clippers have possession. Granger for the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He looks good, getting it done consistently from deep.
Steve, I know you love the 3-ball, and he's been sharp, kind of like Steve Kerr used to be.
Now here's Iverson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. It's tipped and stolen by Billups. Kicks it to Leonard. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Cleveland also making some changes. Moses Malone, he's checked in for Russell. Baylor comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Jordan in for Allen Iverson. Paul for 3. Good! And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's up a 3. Offensive rebound.
No luck. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Johnson with it. Chris Paul covering. Johnson kicks to Baylor. No one near him. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Baylor's got 8 points. Al Paul. 10 points for him. Granger outside. It off in time. Good!
And he barely beats the clock with that 3.
No scoring. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
So with Malone on the bench, here's the group that Byron Scott has on the floor. They've got Magic Johnson. Chamberlain is out there with Elijah. It's Michael Jordan, and it's Baylor in at the small forward. Robertson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Johnson. The Clippers in the lead. Takes the three, and Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 13.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches. You've got to deny him a catch, otherwise he'll hurt you from deep.
Here's Chamberlain. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 5 assists in the game.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Baylor. Griffin, and that one's good. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Robertson kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Stojakovic. Fires from deep. A second chance effort. Paul grabs the board.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Crawford, no luck.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Stojakovic, and another miss by Cleveland.
He had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Cavaliers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Here's Chamberlain, and he converts the layup. Chamberlain got 7.
If you don't box him out more effectively than that, he's going to eat you up on the offensive boards.
Granger for the 3. Gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, three-point shooting a huge factor for them offensively.
Yeah, defensively, you've got to make an adjustment. I mean, you can't continue to collapse inside and give these guys quality looks.
Good.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
Johnson attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. He's got 8.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Paul with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Johnson. He is hauled in by Paul George. Clippers leading by 3. Crawford outside, gets it to go. Crawford's got 5 now.
Tell you what, with the three-pointers flowing, this defense is really struggling right now.
Yeah, it's a big differential in points off of threes, and they've got to do a better job of closing out defensively.
It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. So, for the Clippers, Butler comes in for George, and Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Chris Paul. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Iverson, looking for his first bucket of the game. Jordan, guarded by Crawford, shoots. Here's Russell, goes back up, and no mistakes on the layup.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Billups from outside. It's hauled in by Bird.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense. Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
The Clippers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good. So, for the Clippers, Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Granger. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Chauncey Billups. And then for Cleveland, Shaq comes in for Moses Malone. And it's Baylor in for Larry Bird. Here's Redick. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And again, it's the Clippers missing. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Iverson. Shaq's got his second basket of the night. Iverson against Paul. Redick. Latrey. Jordan with the block. Fires the three.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
The three is launched, and Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. You can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
Knocked loose. Shaq wishing to Jordan. And again, it's Cleveland.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Griffin. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Caron Butler. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Chris Paul. Chamberlain's checked in for the Cavaliers. Johnson comes in for Allen Iverson. Cavaliers trailing. Jumps up. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy two, so instead foul him, make him shoot free throws.
That's right, a smart, strong foul there. No and ones and no dunks.
Now here's Williams, averaging 6 points per contest. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And they're moving it up. Here's Johnson, jams it with authority. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
Johnson against Leonard. He dishes it to Crawford. Off target from three-point range.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Now here's Jordan. 23 points in the game. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Johnson, the pass to Jordan. Chamberlain a screen. Second shot opportunity. That one goes. Counter. And that's now 25 points for Michael.
Well, if they didn't look at the scoreboard, you'd think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I like the energy they're playing with here, Steve. I mean, a nice uptick in their second chance points.
And the dunk by Odom. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Caron Butler's checked in for Odom. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for Lou Williams. Here's Jordan. Drills the elbow jumper. Jordan's got 27 points.
Well, you look at the statistics. The mid-range jumper has the least payoff of any shot, but they've made the most of their chances here.
Yeah, defenses don't want to give up layups or open threes, so they force you into that tough mid-range area, but they're doing a good job of knocking them down right now.
Here's Johnson. Clippers able to drain the three. Michael Jordan on the wing. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 29 points.
Well, after that strong start to this game, he's really picked it up here in the second.
Redick with the three. The shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. For the finish. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Nicely done. They've really attacked effectively in transition.
There's no doubt about it, Steve. Their quickness has given them an advantage. I mean, I've liked the way they've pushed the ball all game.
Now here's Paul. 13 points in the game.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, Rebounding could play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a big advantage for them here, and it's certainly needed.
Now here's Butler after Magic Johnson's miss. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Olajuwon's checked in for Russell. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Baylor, and it's Robertson in for Magic Johnson.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
George with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. George up top, averaging 12 points a game. It's good. This game is all even. George has got 6.
You know, that wasn't the highest quality look, but for him, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need a great look to knock down the 3.
He kicks to Stojakovic from past the arc. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, the thing I think people admire about him is that he's able to drop the 3 ball seemingly effortlessly. It's almost like second nature to him.
Yeah, it's natural. It's certainly not something he thinks about. I love the stroke on his shot from long range, and you certainly know something about that from his fingertips to nylon. Smooth sailing.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
Well, he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Here's Redick, guarded by Jordan. And again, J.J. Redick for 3. Redick's got 12 points in the game. Well, the Cavaliers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Dishes it to Stojakovic. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Olajuwon, and in he goes for the easy 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Redick for 3. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. So for the Clippers, Blake. Griffin, he's checked in for Anderson. Granger comes in for Caron Butler. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for J.J. Redick. Paul with the bucket.
That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks. Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Billups kicks to Paul. Granger outside, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the 3-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Here's Stojakovic, gives him the lead pass, and stolen by Granger. Here's the 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
Granger outside. Outside Griffin. Paul. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan. That's good. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
Wow, has he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
Granger outside. And another 3 for the Clippers.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
Now Robertson. He has 7. Jordan is guarded by Billups. Shoots a fader. Jordan's shot is off.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
3-pointer. And he beat the buzzer. But it's no good. And a tight game here.
Now, presented by Sprint.
So much.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He has 35 points, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely owned the paint.
So with Paul on the bench, here's who's on the floor now for Vinny Del Negro. Griffin is out there with Odom. Then there's Danny Granger. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Leonard in at the small forward spot. And Baylor throws it down.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
Granger misses.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
The Clippers in the lead. Up top, Leonard. Baylor defending. Leonard dishes to Odom. Straight up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And Odom drops him. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Baylor. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jordan. Tries again. Goes straight up. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. The three from Billups. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first three shots. Tough start.
And the dunk by Baylor. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Here's Billups, following the score by Cleveland. Buries the long-range jumper. Billups has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shaq passes to Olajuwon. Back to Shaq. Good on the shot. Shaq's got 5 points in the quarter.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
And here is Robertson. Following the three from Chauncey Billups. Jordan. And it's rejected. And here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Lets it go from deep. Elgin Baylor pulls it in. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
And check out your point guard showing you major bounce above the rim.
How about this? The smaller the player, the bigger the highlight.
I love that.
And that was a highlight. Terrific finish.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Odom. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. J.J. Redick's checked in for Danny Granger. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Chauncey Billups. And again, no good by the Clippers. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Count that one.
Well, it's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Redick for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Shaq's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
Now here's Williams. Launches it. Another miss by Williams.
They're really hurting with his performance here. He just hasn't played a... And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with two hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Now here's Jordan. 37 points for him. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
Williams against Robertson. A three ball. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 6.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do when a team gets this hot from three-point land.
All you can really do is hope that they cool off. I mean, the way it's going for them in the second half here, I don't see any sign of that happening.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Chamberlain's checked in. Clippers on defense. Robertson outside. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Launches a three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Outside Jordan. Feeds away. Here's Chamberlain. The second chance bucket is good. Chamberlain got 9.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there. Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Robertson kicks to Olajuwon. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up. That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
Nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
The 3 from George. That's good. George has got 8 here in the quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah, me too. Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
A different look for the Clippers. Danny Granger, he's checked in for Anderson. Phillips comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Paul in for Lou Williams. And then for Cleveland, Harry Bird's checked in for Bailey. Johnson comes in for Michael Jordan. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Robertson. Here's Paul after Magic Johnson's bucket. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Leaps for it, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's Olajuwon, and it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Olajuwon's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Paul with the 3. Again, the miss by Paul. The Cavaliers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Johnson attacking. Olajuwon kicks to Chamberlain. The dish to Iverson. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Olajuwon against Granger. From outside the arc, gets it to go. Granger's got 33 points.
And it's been back and forth here.
Yeah, it's been tit for tat. Both teams trading shots and trading leads.
Back to Bird. Passes it to Iverson. 5 to shoot. Olajuwon.
Boy, how about that athleticism? I mean, it's unreal how high he can get up off the ground.
Yeah, he was soaring to the rim.
He is one of a kind, no doubt about that.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Chamberlain, who's guarded by Billups. Johnson dishes to Olajuwon. Gets it to go. Olajuwon's got 10 points in the game.
Kevin, I think he's got to demand the ball. They need him to be more aggressive if they're going to take control of this game.
The drive by Iverson. Good.
And again, the lead changes hands.
Yep, back and forth we go, Steve. I mean, back and forth, back and forth. Neither side caving in.
Now here's Granger. He's got 36. Gets it. To go.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the stories here, Danny Granger getting it done today.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
A different look for the Clippers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Griffin. Crawford comes in for George. And Caron Butler subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Shaq's checked in for Chamberlain. Baylor comes in for Larry Bird. Michael Jordan is checked in for Magic Johnson. And it's Robertson in for Allen Iverson. Olajuwon, good.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. And you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
And here is Jordan following Danny Granger's 3. Robertson drives in, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. Granger against Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block. Jordan inside, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 43 points.
Well, he really makes things happen offensively for this club. And as a defender, when you go against him, you have to get help defensively. So it's important for your defense to really communicate with him out on the floor.
And I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
Baylor's shot is off. The Clippers trail. Crawford right side. 1:52 left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
1:44 left to play here in the third. Robertson takes it right up, and Baylor throws it down.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Poked loose. The Cavaliers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw good, Jordan. Russell, he's checked in for Olajuwon. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Kevin, this is a strong free throw shooting team, and they've stayed true to form so far, converting with outstanding accuracy.
Granger kicks to Crawford. Fires for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers. The Cavaliers trail by 3. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Anderson. Odom comes in for Danny Granger. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's George in for Caron Butler. Cavaliers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Robertson drives in. Here's Shaq. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Shaq's got 13.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Here's Jordan. Rejected by Griffin. They retain possession. Shaq with the bucket.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Clippers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jordan, over George, and no good trying to get that one. And the game. Still closely contested as the fourth quarter gets rolling here. Let's check out our Sprite uncontainable game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Yes, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Cavaliers. It was in the third quarter when things started falling their way, and they were able to build this lead. No doubt they'll try to keep that momentum going through the end.
All right, Doris, thanks. And the run Doris mentioned, guys, that was really a huge game changer here.
No question, Kevin. Probably the pivotal moment in the game so far, and I thought that really set the tone.
You know, one of the things that was interesting to me is you could see the body language of both teams change at that point. Obviously in different directions. Confident and assured on one side and a bit of chin in your chest on the other side.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Olajuwon is out there with Baylor. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Yeah, and the defense has to pick it up a little bit here. They're getting bullied inside, guys.
Yeah, they just have not competed well enough. I mean, they've not fought. You want to see fight and aggressive.
And the shot is good. Granger's got 45 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Robertson. The pass to Olajuwon. From the corner. That is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
What a game. This is really fun to watch.
And when games are tight like this, I mean, success or failure can really turn on small details and 1 or 2 players.
Three-pointer, Granger. Cavaliers with the rebound. Shaq's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Baylor. He passes it to Olajuwon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sir-ree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Vinny Del Negro was going over with his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
Now, remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. The feed to Robertson. That's good. Robertson's got 19 points.
Well-executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Yet to miss a free throw here in the second half, guys.
And you love that efficiency from the foul line, Steve. Really can help you maintain a lead and win a game.
Here's Reddick. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Now here's Jordan. Robertson drives in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Sweet finish there, showing you some major strength and the ability to sky.
I rode that elevator right to the top floor.
Explosive hops. I'll tell you what, he can really catch you off guard.
That's good.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Robertson passes to Olajuwon. Nice D from Odom. Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And Redick kicks to George. For the 3, gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
But you gotta love to see that kind of range. He's been lighting it up from outside.
Outside Jordan. Backing him down. Over Redick. The offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Not a popular call, as you can hear in the background.
Not at all. Unanimous disapproval of that whistle.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Cavaliers. The shot by Redick, no good.
He just can't get a good feel for his shot.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. I can't imagine that we'll see one better than that tonight.
I'm with you on that, aren't you, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I'd be shocked if we saw something more entertaining than that one.
That was a nice replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Los Angeles calls timeout. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Anderson. Griffin comes in for Lamar Odom. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Paul in for Lou Williams. Now here's Paul. Takes a 3. Here's Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Man, a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Well, another hoop there. They're playing well.
Looking to add to this cushion, and that's just what they've done, I think.
Here's Crawford. Following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Crawford's shot is good.
Now, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Ball against Robertson. With the lead pass. Jordan. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
He's really carried this team offensively here today.
Crawford outside. From the arc. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
That's number 4 on him, and he's got to start being aware of how close he is to 6. I mean, he's got one more foul before being DQ'd, that is.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Here is Paul. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly. Well, after that poor first half, he's bounced back. He's having a nice second half here.
Cavaliers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Leonard.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
Yeah, that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Chamberlain with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Baylor.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Now here's Crawford. Jacks up a 3. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Leonard can't hit, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Jordan's got 59 points.
No, he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over, try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
So, for the Clippers, the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on. At his size, he can really finish at the rim.
Yeah, and not just layups, as you just saw, folks. Wow.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, able to throw it down with ease.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Making it look easy out there.
Yeah, it's been a lopsided affair on the floor, guys, and on the scoreboard.
Again, Williams missing.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
And the Clippers have possession following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. And the shot is good.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Here's Jordan, true on the 14-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 14. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Redick for 3, good. Redick's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
Feeds it to Olajuwon. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Redick for 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Tipped away, and Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 10. Granger outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Robertson can't get it to go. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by Butler. Granger's got 51.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Robertson dishes to Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon from about 16. Another shot. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 30.
That's exactly what happens when you give up offensive rebounds. They come back to bite you big.
Yeah, you can't give NBA teams second and third opportunities. They're too good. These guys are going to score. You got to love what he's doing out there, guys. With his team down, he's personally trying to bring them back.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth. So, for the Clippers, Chris Anderson is checked in for Butler. And it's Griffin in for Lamar Odom. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Granger against Jordan. To tie it up. And again, it's Danny Granger with a triple. Granger's got 57 points.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much green.
They get a hand on it. Williams against Robertson. Baylor drives in. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Baylor's got 22 points.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Williams' shot is off.
Well, that's the way to get the board there.
Just been rebounding well all game long. Nice shot by Robertson. Clippers trail by 6.
That's going to be tough here, Clark.
You know, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they need some big plays to steal this one.
Redick for 3. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You want to talk about clutch basket? Look no further. He's on 6 or 7 for the quarter, and he's willing them to the finish line.
Griffin passes to Williams. Robertson with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Olajuwon kicks to Jordan. Robertson is doubled. Kicks to Olajuwon. Poked away. Griffin with the steal.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time.
Nails it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, what a huge shot there.
How about what a game? I mean, he answered the bell with that one.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jordan against Leonard. The drive by Jordan. He feeds it to Olajuwon. Wide open look. Good!
Whoa, that's a big shot right there.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Kevin, the silence is deafening.
Paul for 3. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
that one was
At
good.
the buzzer!
What a play, and that seals the deal.
Simply said, clutch. Really clutch. Big-time clutch.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying we'll see you next time as we end with the Jordan Player of the Game.